think we did a good job tonight responding to a little bit of adversity, having a couple guys who were not with us tonight, and then in the first half I don't think we played very well, and then the second half, come out halftime, we did a really good job implementing our pace, and so we got a couple great looks in transition early on. Those came off of stops, which is something we talk about a ton. Being able to force a shot we want and then get the rebound really enables us to play in transition in the first 10. So I think that kind of set the tone. It helped that we made a lot of shots in the second half, but was very proud of how they responded throughout those last 20 minutes.
Mikhail, so you finished telling me a little bit about how this game got a little chippy, but you know, there's a couple times where you kind of huddled them up and kind of regained focus. So walk me through that.
Well, I think Coach said it first. We responded very well. I think we were the more poised team as the game went on. I think as the game went on, they were trying to spark whatever energy they could, and that energy was negative. So I know that we couldn't feed into that, and I know myself, I have to be better at it as a leader of the team. And so when I did huddle those guys up, I just told them that they're going to look for anything to get the lead down to reasonable, and I just brought us together and basically told them that we have to win this game within ourselves.
All right, so Coach Shields, so in the huddle, what do you say to your team? When obviously you get a technical foul down the stretch and it got a little chippy. So what do you say in the huddle?
Well, first, I was just over there with the team. I got a text from a former player and coach of ours, from Coach Gibson, who said Paul Dunlap's ready to be on the line. So I thought that was pretty funny. But it was important for us after that happened. I thought the next minute was not great. I thought about calling a timeout right then just to kind of be able to settle us down and get to have that conversation there. I waited probably too long, should have called it right then. But in that timeout, it was just, all right, next play, let's move on. Whether it was the right call doesn't matter. We can't control that, but we can control how we respond. And so I thought they did it. That was what I told them in the locker room after the game. They did a tremendous job responding to that. And I think the biggest thing of that was Paul's fifth foul. And so not having him the rest of the game, put guys in different spots, and I think they all stepped up, which was a great team win.
So Mikhail, you guys are on a roll here. You kind of picked it up as of late. So where do you go from here?
From here, it's just next game mentality. We get ready for every game as we do like it's a championship game. When we break down the huddle at the end of warm-ups, we tell the guys it's a championship game and no team is bigger than us. And I just think that we can compete with any team that we face. And that's what our coaches have been preaching to us, and we're buying into what they're telling us, and we've gained a little momentum.